everyone, Flora here, spiritual business mentor and financial coach for women entrepreneurs. And today we're gonna look at what you can celebrate this time of year if you do not practice or do not abide by any organized religion. Now, as a spiritual business mentor, I truly and firmly believe that personal and spiritual development always impact your business and your bottom line. And what I see a lot is those people who don't celebrate any or don't abide by any true organized religion for them, that they kind of feel aimless at this time of year. And so one of the things that I would recommend that you do is to create your own type of celebration. Seinfeld coined this as the Festivus for the rest of us. So the celebrations that a lot of people do this time of year are Festivus, which is like the Friends celebration type thing, Christmas, Yule, solstice, like the winter solstice, Hanukkah, Diwali. There's a lot of different holidays that people celebrate in December. But the key, if you notice, the theme for all of this is celebrating. So if you are outside of organized religion and you don't really follow any one particular path, then I would recommend that you make a list of all the things that you did and accomplished throughout this past year, okay? Look at any milestones, any accomplishments, any things that you were just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that I did this, or I can't believe that this was done. I mean, whatever it was that you did, like I said, goals, anything that you completed, whether it was a goal, whether it was something that you just life happened and then you're like, whoa, like after the fact, you're like, I can't believe that I actually made it through that. Oh my gosh. Whatever it was, whatever you've been through this past year, I want you to write that down and look at it, and right there, that is something that you can choose to celebrate. So what are some ideas that you can do? Well, you can have a bowl that you have someplace, and you can put little slips of paper, and every day for the month of December you can write down one thing that you can celebrate and then put that in the bowl, and then at the end of December, like December 31st, you could burn that and go yay, and you just make a celebration of it like that. You could write all of this stuff down on a piece of paper and then shred it, and then New Year's Eve throw it up as confetti, yay, I mean whatever. Whatever your celebration looks like for you is perfect, but give yourself permission to celebrate. Give yourself permission to not feel like an outsider and not feel like, well, I don't do this and I don't do that. Like my family celebrates winter solstice, okay? We celebrate, I mean, I grew up celebrating Christmas, and then as I aged and as I researched different religions and different spiritual practices, I celebrate earth-based spiritualism. And also, I'm very much a sun lover. I love the sun and daylight. And so the winter solstice is actually one of my favorite holidays because it is the celebration of the return of the light. Literally, Solstice Eve is the longest night of the year and the shortest day. So, of course, solstice morning, we're like, yay, because I'm truly celebrating the return of the sun. So, I don't resonate with Christmas simply because I don't ascribe to the Christian doctrine. I'm not Jewish, and so I don't ascribe to Hanukkah and all these other things. And that's absolutely okay, and I'm totally cool with that, and I love it because that is what works and what resonates for me. But like I said, there's a lot of people out there that wander, that really feel like they don't really have a home when it comes to this celebration and this type of energy that's going on this time of year. So, like I said, if you feel like you are the wanderer, like that you are not really belonging in any one particular vein of spirituality or belief, create your own traditions. Create your own Festivus, if you will, as Seinfeld said. But don't fall into the mindset of that you're an outsider or that you can't celebrate something, okay? Make it up. You could have the bowl with the things that you celebrate. You could write the things on the calendar. You could, have something and then you light something every single day. Whatever that is, invent it. Invent it for you. Invent it for your family. And that's something that you can then take that through the rest of your life. And when you can have traditions like this, what happens is all of a sudden they start to form meaning and they start to form that level of significance for you, and then you can start to look forward to it. Like this year, my son is working on solstice, and we were talking last night, and he goes, you know what, I think I really want to take solstice off. I want to see if I can change my work schedule with someone who is working on Christmas Day, because we don't celebrate Christmas, we celebrate winter solstice. And so he's like, I'm really kind of excited to take off winter solstice so that I can be here on solstice and work for someone who wants to celebrate Christmas but can't because they're scheduled for Christmas, And so that's something that it's like when you can give yourself permission to own your spirituality and own what you choose to do and the traditions that you create, that's a beautiful, 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 beautiful thing. And like I said, I truly believe that spiritual development and personal development always impact your business. And so whether you work for yourself or you work for somebody else, if you work for somebody else, you are still in business for yourself, because it's your business to show up and really own it when you are doing a job for someone else. Because if you don't, you're going to get fired or laid off, So give yourself permission to find out, just ask yourself, do I feel a little bit lost during this time of year? And if you do, I can guarantee you it's impacting your productivity, it's impacting your effectiveness, it's impacting the time that you spend with your clients. And so give yourself permission to create a celebration for yourself. Like I said, regardless of what spiritual path that you're on, create some traditions for you, because when you create these traditions, like I said, it helps to nurture you spiritually, and it also helps for you to have something to look forward to during this time of year. So as I mentioned, the easiest thing is to just make a list of all the things that you can celebrate this time of year, and then incorporate that into something that feels good, that feels so just good for your soul. Whatever that may look like for you, and whatever you decide to do is perfect, because that's what your heart and is what your spirit is really saying. You know what? I really want to do this. I really want to celebrate this time of year, and then repeat it next year, and repeat it the next year after that if it still feels good. All right? So I hope that this has served you. If it has, please leave a like and comment below. Let me know. And I'm wishing you happy Festivus, or Diwali, or Christmas, or Yule, or solstice, or Hanukkah, whatever it is that you celebrate. Happy celebration, and I will see you back here later on. Mwah! I love you all. Bye-bye.